Okay, sorry, I cut out for a bit.
No, I cut out then as well.
I think it was
him
Matt.
that cut out.
Okay,
Yeah.
It might have been me.
yeah, just repeat that.
Basically, the first roll of the session I have will be the defining roll that will tell me whether it is in fact the weight of the sins on the character that affects my roll, or if it's just the dice feel it on a day, you know.
Oh no. Wreck is
I'm the recap there.
I fear for you.
Hey, you relax.
All right.
I rolled a 6 as the first roll that I did when I was part of this campaign.
That's true.
So anyway,
Hey, it resulted in probably the most defining part of your character arc. Your issues with the logic cult.
Alright, anyway. Last time on Quarrels of Quadruin. Having been kidnapped by followers of the cult of Vareed, our intrepid explorers, adventurers, wound up having to fight demons, which turned out to be far less of a threat than the giant chicken monster that was sicked on them when the leader of the cult decided he had enough. A hard-fought battle ensued, during which Nor's human disguise fell for the first time in front of Quadruin, who proceeded to ignore it and very nearly died in battle to the chicken man. Yeah, Kai exploded, rendering himself unconscious and putting Nor on the brink of death. Yeah, and it was all that Lowry could do to preserve the lives of her companions, getting Nor up in time to get the final blow on the chicken thing, and scare the pants off of the cult leader, and secure the team safe passage away. And now Get Back Quadruin is in on Nor's secret. We join back on them as they leave the cult's homeland, to continue on their journey to save Conroy Ann.
You know, I went back to the start of this campaign in the bot channel. The first dice roll I ever made in this campaign was a 2.
God, I can't remember what it was for.
It was a perception check, I believe.
Yes, the first of many indications that Kai needs glasses.
Yeah, that's true. Why hasn't Kai ever thought to get glasses?
He's too busy exploding and fighting moderates.
Yeah.
Yeah, those glasses are very hard to replace. They're expensive, and they tend to break a lot where we are.
You don't need to see to shoot massive balls of fire at people.
Well, I feel like seeing would help you shoot the massive balls of fire, so you don't accidentally catch the rogue in the blast.
That is true.
Okay. In any case, yeah. So.
All right. Yep.
Just travel.
So you guys,
had
you've
a tense
left
moment where
the little village.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're the little interaction we had.
Yep. So this is the door we're speaking of. I believe we just left off on Quadruin acquiescing to, alright, I'll trust you.
Yeah.
I think that sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah, Quadruin is a very trusting person. Not naive, but
yeah.
Nor
Well, at this
proven
point,
his worth
he
so far.
trusts Nor enough to know that he, even if he is hiding things from him, he's not going to be malicious about it.
no. No, he's not hiding things from Quadruin specifically, just he's got stuff to hide in general, and hey, personal space is important.
Quadruin still hasn't completely opened up to everybody yet.
So we were heading on our way, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Me when Kai is the only one without a tragic backstory.
Could be. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
his tragic backstory.
Yeah. His tragic backstory is episode 1.
Yeah, that's true.
Just the fate saying, "Here's your fucking backstory." Yeah, I feel like just The village is being attacked. Half the people you know have been kidnapped, and the head of your religion is dead. But your parents are fine, and they love you.
Where's that meme Matt posted at the very beginning, which was just like, "Have you ever had dead parents? Would you like to?"
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah.
I'm sad I missed it.
Yeah, I'll find it real quick while we are doing our thing here.
Yeah. It is weird that so far the only explicitly dead parents here is Lowry's mother.
Yeah,
And you're currently
I-
rolling a corpse around.
That so far scares me.
You'll see.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
you guys just left. Barnaby is going a bit of a trot. He wants to get the hell out of there. That gas stunk.
I also want to get the hell out.
Yeah, understandable.
Also, how come Barney wasn't forced to fight in the ring?
Barnaby is a horse.
They wouldn't want to make it too easy.
But if Barnaby were in the fight, Gadrin wouldn't have ever got unconscious.
Yeah, Barnaby would have just like.
Barnaby would have destroyed them in one shot. It would have been unfair.
Plot twist: Barnaby is actually the BBEG.
It's a good thing I've befriended
How
him
did you
already.
guys figure it out so quickly?
Barnaby is Arthur's familiar. I see. Okay.
Yeah, in any case, I think we're just gonna continue
Yeah,
going
so
on.
you're traveling along. You're going through the usual forest path. It starts to thicken again in terms of foliage. As usual, the sounds of several different exotic animals are being heard. Can everyone make a quick perception check, just to see what you guys hear?
22.
Perception.
My
Let
character's
me-
just loading up. Did you say insight?
Perception.
Perception.
You don't have any secrets to be reading yet.
I knew it.
I
It's
thought that was a bit
the
of an
weight
odd
of
one.
the past that is weighing on the dice.
So, Kai and Nor, you guys are still very shaken from the fight. After you were kind of knocked around like a ragdoll, Nor, and the rush of adrenaline now fading away after slicing up the young Garuga's neck. And Kai, you can still feel a few singes whenever you move around.
I think I'm a bit more than singed. I think my
You've
robe,
been healed. You're at full
no,
health.
but like my clothes though, I think are just charred at this point.
You are. They are. It has gone. It is the purple is much darker now. That is for sure. Much darker. And every time you try and wipe yourself, there's like puffs of smoke that come out.
Yeah.
Lowry, you're listening because you've kind of grown up around this sort of forest. Although this is a little more exotic than the slightly more northern part that you're used to. So hearing some bird calls that you've never heard before really catches your ear. Gadron, at one point you were able to have a quick staring contest with a warthog.
You're just like, yeah. Yeah, I'll see you. I know what you can do.
Roll intimidation.
16.
Yeah, there's a point where it sort of lowers down as if to start charging at you, but then you just glower at it, and it just immediately goes back up and trots away. It just knows better.
That's what I thought.
A while goes by. It's now approaching early evening by this point. When you guys left, it was close to around just after noon. eventually you come across a sight that none of you are really expecting to see. In this huge jungle of wild animals and plants few people outside of Thane have ever seen, there's this strange-looking stand. I mean, by which I mean like one of those shop stands you find in an outdoor market. And there is a single pale-skinned humanoid.
Yeah, Gadget looks at Nor. Is this a friend of yours, Jameson?
He's not quite that pale.
Yeah, Gadget still asks the
Can I?
question.
No, just kind of shoots him a look like, what's that supposed to mean?
Can I tell what? Can I tell what race he is?
Roll nature for me.
My best stats. Wait, nature's intelligence. I thought it was wisdom. Okay, never mind.
17.
Nice.
Looking at him, he's got round ears, not too short. Human, by the looks of it.
Suppose I'll dismount the carriage and the cart and go up to him.
Okay.
You're far from home.
Hello.
Hi. What are you doing here?
I am Homan.
Can I get insight?
Don't pull
Yeah,
a
go
voice
ahead,
like that
roll
while I'm
insight.
taking a drink.
Roll insight.
Not
That's
bad.
20.
Nat 20.
I mean, he says what he says he is. He's a human. He is Human. I am Human. What can I do for you today?
What do
Gadget
you
just,
do?
Gadget just looks at Nor, asking the same question with his eyes.
Yeah, Nora, James will just kind of stare back like, no. Like, no, why do you mean no?
What, just because I'm a pale-skinned dude, you think I know all the pale-skinned dudes in the world?
Gadget's only ever seen dark-skinned dudes.
I might just kind of hop down too.
Is,
Just like,
is there anything interesting on the stand or anything?
You do notice behind him there's an assortment of a few common items that you usually find in a shop, like some vegetables, a few slabs of meat here and there. You look to a side and you can see what looks to be a sort of some kind of sword hilt poking out.
What do you sell? I'll ask him.
I sell things.
I can see that. Can you be a bit more specific, perhaps?
He turns around, grabs the wall behind him, and pushes it, and it just sort of slides along. And it keeps going for a while.
Yeah, Gadget gets off the cart to take a look and is just baffled at how far it's going.
Yeah, the thing is, like, from the sides of the stand, there's nothing going in or out. But if you actually look in the stand, it moves exactly like some sort of sliding door that just keeps going and going and going and going and going, and yet there doesn't seem to be any end, and yet nothing is going in or out of the stand. It's very strange.
Yeah, you don't say.
Gadget looks at Larry. Do you have any idea what this is?
I
No, you
honestly
do
have-
not. You are too stupid.
Does he say that?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm afraid he's right. I genuinely don't have any idea. Sorry.
Because you are an idiot.
Why? Well, Well, that's rude. I'm sorry. Who? Why are you here? I'd say it would be... No, sorry. Why are you here?
I am Human.
That's not...
Gadget just pats Larry on pats him on the head. We don't know anything from this guy.
Enter.
He calls me
enter
stupid,
place-
and he's parked out here in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
not gonna get any customers.
enter
Yes,
place
you
of
are
business.
in the middle of nowhere too.
How's-
Yeah, but we're
how-
going
how's-
somewhere.
I'll look at him. How's business been recently?
None of yours. That is what business is.
What?
Gadget just gives Kai a look of give it a rest.
Well, what's behind the wall that he slid?
It's kind of what it's basically just a constantly going shelf. Really, that it doesn't. You can't actually.
Oh, okay. I thought you
It's
meant
it's
slide
like
as
you
in,
see
like, to reveal something
markets.
else.
No, it's not like a sliding door. It's not. It moves like a door, but it's just one wall that
Rough
you can
books
move it
of a
side to
shelf.
side.
Okay.
Yeah, and it just keeps going. Like if you look within the stand and look to the left, you can see it just keeps going. It works on like kind of TARDIS logic, basically.
Yeah.
Right.
What's with that shelf behind you?
It's magic.
Can I have a look at it?
Yeah,
No.
Gadget stalks back to the wagon. And looks at Jameson and just says, "Come in, Eve."
I think I'm with you on this one. The last few people we've run into haven't been exactly the most welcoming, and I'm not getting a great vibe from this guy. But from the wagon, I'm kind of peeking in. Anything catch my eye in his shop there?
As he was going past, you did see a few. It started out with just a few normal like grocery things, but then it gradually went to things like healing potions, goggles, and it gradually got more and more expensive until you started seeing some incredibly ornate weapons and armor. Some made of solid gold, some seemed to be made of like water in a solid form. There was a sword whose blade was made entirely of fire. As he keeps going on, the weapons just get more and more ridiculous. Ridiculous in terms of power and just strange designs. Like there is a lance that is literally just a shark.
Do I at any point see what looks like an ordinary deck of cards?
I know what you're planning, but it's too early for that.
All it's gonna be is he's gonna sell you some really expensive normal playing cards.
Guys, if the deck of many things is gonna happen, Gadget's the one who's gonna find it. You know this.
I think you underestimate the impulsiveness of Kai.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one of you two, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rest of us are a bit more responsible than that.
No, Lowry's responsible. Nor's just paranoid.
True, but I mean, to be fair, responsibility stems from a varying degree of paranoia. You know,
I think it's the other way around, actually.
Well, responsibility goes hand in hand with caution, and caution at some point turns into paranoia. So theoretically, Nora is the most responsible person here.
I have the most potential to be the most responsible.
And
I
here
mean-
he is drowning his trouble with memory
Either
away
way,
into whiskey.
you won't just pull out something from a deck of many things.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, no, there's no such thing as any playing cards here. There are a few chess sets, including one life-size.
Wait, is there any?
Somehow.
What?
You know, I did leave behind my lucky dice. Does he have any weighted dice on him?
If there was, you didn't see it go past. He was moving that shelf very quickly.
I don't know how. Just looking at Nor, like, take a glance, I'll go, I'm not sure how helpful this guy will be, you know,
Well,
with trying to buy things.
I mean,
If you want to buy, you can.
Yeah,
But you haven't told us what you have yet.
Yeah,
what do you price his in terms of health potions?
For health potion, 1 million platinum.
Gadget looks at Larry. We're wasting time. Let's go save your dad.
I'm
All right, fucking cheapskate.
I think Lowry will be like he called Lowry like an idiot, and that's kind of hit a nerve. So I'm just gonna can I kind of hop over the counter and go and like have a closer look at this shelving unit that he said I couldn't look at.
You try and climb over the counter, and there's a force that just immediately shoots you right back.
Damn it,
Take 1 point of force damage.
bro!
Just seeing Larry just go flying across for a moment, just like, well, maybe it is for the best that we do continue on our way.
Gadget goes.
Like I said, idiot. Ha 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 ha.
Gadget shoots the guy up. Yeah, a look more intense than the one he gave the boar earlier.
He does not flinch.
And I kind of trying to calm everyone down, be like, guys, need to remind you. I assume the thing's still scrolling the wall.
It's starting to slow down.
I'll kind of point to the more and more ridiculous items he has in it. I imagine someone that has these sort of things is no slouch themselves in terms of using them.
Yeah, I'm not saying fight him. I'm just saying leave him.
So I think that's in all of our best interests.
I kind of get up, brush myself down, and swallowing my pride. Just yeah, I guess you're right.
I'm just gonna like shake my head. You meet some weirdos in this place.
You.
Look, let's go. I'm not,
All right. You'll fuck off now.
Gadget thinks for a moment, then pulls a metal box out of his pouch, puts it on the counter. A present, a going away present.
What is it?
Gadget opens it and shows him. It's
the metal pouch is the
So what?
no. It's,
the impart. I'm getting as much mileage as I can out of that darn thing.
he looks at the heart, then back to you, then back to the heart, then back to you. Snaps his fingers, and the imp heart just kind of splats onto your face.
Bro.
Okay, I really think we should get going before things
I'm
escalate.
actually gonna like get on this kind of go like, no, can you start the horse up? Or no, can you start going, please?
I'll just kind of like
revving the horse.
Yeah, Gadget puts the box back, gets back in the cart, and just turns to Norb. Let's just go.
Bye bye, shit faces. I am human.
Gadget gives everyone a look and says, "If we ever come back this way, we're bringing all the heavy grade magic weaponry we've got."
All the heavy grade magic weaponry you've got is what you have on hand right now.
Yeah, I mean, like, just in case there's some reward for what we're doing right now.
All right.
So on we go.
Yeah, let's move on.
let's go.
Yeah. I motion for moving on.
So now all I have is a metal
You see him
box.
just waving goodbye with the same weird smile on his face. Fuck you.
Gadget just shakes his head. And looks at Larry. Got everything I can clean my face with.
Yeah, I'll kind of grab a cloth from my explorer's pack and some water. I'm just like, there you go.
Thanks.
Bro, that guy was weird. I've never met anyone that spoke like that, or I've never seen any like technology like those shells or anything either. That was just
Tom, having
Yep.
lived in Prospects and met all sorts of a wealth of people, have I ever met anyone who spoke like that?
No.
I suspected as much.
I'm not even having you roll for that.
Yeah, me neither.
Gadrin's only ever been at sea, so he obviously wouldn't have, and nor can remember if, even if he has.
It's a bit of a shame because we really could have used some of those health potions.
Actually, no. You do get a brief flash of memory, and he's not in it.
Okay.
I think I just had a flashback to what I literally don't know.
It wasn't actually a flashback. It was more just like hemorrhaging from him.
Just like, gotta go. Hey, I had to introduce one of these types of people at some point.
The street corner scam artist.
The troll. He wasn't even just a scam artist. He's just.
He's just a
Maybe-
charlatan.
Maybe you'll learn more a bit later.
Uh-oh.
Maybe.
Well, anyway, off on their journey.
Yep.
All right. So you keep going, trying to shake off that very strange memory, and it's starting to get dark.
Is there any good places that look nice to set up for camp?
You're all looking around for that, and it's quite hard to tell. But Gadron, by squinting a bit, you can see a few faint lights in the distance. They're a little bit off the path, but that you do eventually you do come across an area which turns to the right.
Hey,
That seems to lead to the lights.
hey, there's some light to the right here. Let's head that way. We could camp there.
Yeah, okay, sounds like a good idea.
I suppose I swear,
Okay.
if we get captured, kidnapped, or otherwise turned unconscious, I'm gonna start losing it. No offense, Lowry, but this place has just been awful.
No, I completely agree. I'm wondering if it's worth maybe we take turns keeping watch in pairs of two. Just
Well,
All right. In
we
that
will have to
case,
sleep.
you guys can. In terms of the lights, you're heading straight towards them, I imagine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. A few minutes pass, and Gadron, because you had the highest perception roll here, you notice a couple of seemingly glowing eyes following you from amongst the trees.
Gadrin holds up hands in our boy.
What is it?
I think someone's following us. He gets up and draws his swords. Hey, we know you're following us!
Out comes a wolf. It just kind of looks at you.
Yeah, Gadrin just sort of leans down at it. Alright. I see how it is. Yeah, and so he gets into a bit of a staring contest with it.
It ignores you and actually heads towards the back of the cart.
Oh, no you don't.
Oh.
He grabs it by the spine and chucks it at a tree. The thing in the back of the cart is off limits to anything on four legs.
It
And,
stops.
and most things on two legs as well.
It stops for a minute, and it just what was originally just windedness suddenly turns into a growl.
I'm gonna ready my hands.
It doesn't move. It just looks at you, snarling.
Yeah, Gadrin glares back.
And I'll kind of lean out from the wagon. Shoot! Go on! Get!
I don't take listens to that kind of thing.
Why? Why do I smell her?
I'll lean out towards Gadron a little bit. Get back in the wagon. We're going.
No. Let me speak to it. Yeah, listen here, you. Yeah, we're trying to get her to the city to say. Yeah,
Why is she in your possession?
Because.
And as she's saying this, a flock of crows seem to just burst through the trees and surround her. And
Okay.
as they so dissipates, where once there was a wolf, is now a very dark-haired wood elf.
Yeah, Gadrin.
Do I recognize them?
Kai, you do not. In fact, none of you do.
Yeah, Gadrin shakes his head from the brief shapeshifting because he's seen that sort of thing before, and he just says to her, "Listen, that woman is dead, and her husband is being blamed for her death. So we're trying to take her over to the courts to prove that that she was not killed by him, and instead just died of a sickness. So can you please leave her alone?"
Don't act like you know who she is.
I do know who she is. She's Lowry's mom.
While they're doing all the talking, can I go ahead and slowly pull my bow out and start knocking an arrow back? Just very, very slowly.
Lowry's. You know Lowry?
Yes. Hey, Lowry, come say hello.
I'll kind of pop out. Hi. Yes, I'm. Hi.
She walks a little closer to you, and just stares you right in the eye. At first, the look is fierce, terrifying, but it slowly softens.
Do I recognize this person?
Roll history with disadvantage.
Okay. History is 3. 10.
With disadvantage.
6.
Unfortunately, no. But she seems to recognize you.
I feel like she's just like looking at me closer and closer and just slowly backing away like...
You really do have her eyes.
Gadron, do you know who this is?
Nope, all I know is that she shapeshifted from wolf.
Forgive me. When I saw you with Rainier's body, I feared you were here for the worst, but I was wrong.
Do you, do you know her? Or did know her?
Yes, my name is Ferris Surley, and I was friends with your mother many centuries ago, before you were born. The last I saw of her was the day of her wedding.
Oh. Well, it's nice to meet you, and sorry if we gave you a bit of a,
No, please,
impression.
please, the apology is mine. What happened to her?
We're not entirely sure. She, just after leaving, she fell somewhat ill, and it just eventually got to her, which we don't really understand, because apparently that's not meant to happen, but,
Illness. That is strange. That's very strange indeed. But and why are you bringing her along?
Well, is it called the Council of Elves?
Yes, the
The
Council of Salserine.
Okay, thanks. Well, the Council of Salserine seems to believe that my dad, I imagine you met him, obviously.
Yes, he's a good man.
Well, exactly. Sorry, I've been trying to say this for quite a while. They believe that he killed her or like poisoned her or stabbed her or something. And we don't really, we don't seem to really know why. So we're kind of bringing the body back to prove that she's unharmed and was not poisoned or stabbed or anything.
Despite the best
course,
efforts of some assassins like you coming after us.
Yeah, it seems someone in that kind of circle has it out for us and wants to frame our dad. My dad. What the fuck?
I don't think there's much doubt as to who either.
Well, if it's assassins you need to hide from, I do know my way around them. And she kind of backs away for a second before immediately regaining her senses. I do know of a safe place. There's lights over there. That's my home village.
Oh, really?
Yes. It's why I was patrolling here.
Oh,
I'm a bit of the guard right now. Ever since I got back, but still, I suppose if you're a friend of Rainier, or a daughter of hers even, then you have every right to come to join us, and your friends too. I will admit, we've never had any humans with us, or especially not a half-orc, but if they're with you on such a clear and innocent man's names, then I have no reason to not trust them.
Oh, we would really appreciate that. Thank you.
Of course, I'll let my wife know that we should prepare an extra-sized dinner.
I'm going to just uphold tradition, even though I mostly trust this person. Can I make an insight check anyway?
Yeah,
we can't take any risks.
I know, I understand.
Another 20.
Damn, you're rolling 20s at all the.
Kaya's sharp today.
He has 20/20 vision with his heart.
You could say that his insight rolls are on fire.
Yo! I see what you did there.
As she was slowly looking away, you did notice a small mark on the back of her hand that she's been covering up. It's the shape of an eye with one line going down it.
I think I'm just going to. Just before you do, what's that on your hand?
Oh, this. She shows to you. Oh, this is just a birthmark. She does seem quite jittery, and nor. It's a mark you recognize.
Oh no.
Because you have the same thing on yours, but you have two lines. It's just, it was an awkward time. I really don't like to talk about it.
I'll kind of lean over. Who's closest to me and farthest from her? She's at the back of the wagon. I'm at the front.
Yes. So right now, the closest to you, well, obviously not Lowry and Gatch. I'd say it's probably Kai.
I'll kind of lean over to Kai. Right.
What? Sorry, I couldn't hear that.
He whispered, "You recognize that, right?"
I'll nod. Yes.
I don't think we should stay. I mean, we may stay.
Is everything all right?
No. Oh, yes. I'm just making sure I have everything of mine. We ran into some people back down the road, and
Oh.
I was making sure that I had everything I had accounted for.
Oh, of course.
So I
Of
was
course, I understand. Yes.
just
there
talking
are
with.
some-
Yeah, we stayed for a bit there, but we left in a hurry. So I just want to make sure I didn't leave anything behind.
roll deception. $13. She kind of raises her eyebrow at your jitteriness. And she just seems to notice your eyes glancing towards her hand. You seem surprised by this.
Uh,
Why is that?
you said it was a birthmark. It's just a strange birthmark, is all.
Well, yes, well, it was a little fainter, but since then there's been a couple of scars. I've run into some rough people back in the day. It's one of the reasons why I haven't been able to visit Rainier.
Can I just check? Was it that one line is lower rank than 2 lines?
Yes,
Okay.
2 lines is the highest rank.
Okay. Well, we should probably get going anyway, because it's getting late, and
Of course,
we
of
don't
course.
exactly want to get.
Just follow me. And then she morphs into a raven and starts flying along, beckoning you to follow.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
hesitantly follow.
Yeah, Gadget hops in the wagon. What an awesome
Oh,
idea.
Yeah, I
that's
was
very
thinking
good. Gadron has no idea about the works or stuff.
Nope.
He's just like, oh, that's a really cool birthmark.
I
So,
think I might like. I imagine I probably kind of understood what Nor was like worried about, just because like I know that he has one similar, and I'll probably just go like, I don't think this is anything to worry about. But if it is, you're higher rank than him anyway, so
Her.
sorry, than her anyway. So I think
Gadget blinks a little bit. Wait, what?
it's a
long story, but
Ah.
that symbol on her hand, it's something I apparently was a part of.
it seems to be the symbol of a really dangerous and like very highly kind of feared group of people that Nor seems to have used to have been a part of before he lost his memory. Which is what I think Nor was somewhat worried about.
Yeah, as for me outranking, I don't think I actually carry much weight to that anymore.
Well, they don't need to know that.
It's any kind of confrontation or anything. I don't know if there's code or what. Like, frankly, I don't remember much. As you know.
It'll be fine. If they try anything, we can beat them just fine.
Maybe
These people are not like the people we've faced before.
maybe we should have some kind of a watch system in place tonight, just in case.
Just someone like maybe just staying awake in bed or something, just in case.
Yes,
That might be a good idea.
exactly.
I think it's time I did tell you all something here. You remember back at the tavern when we were freeing all those people and me and Lowry went to search deeper?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't remember what all I've mentioned, but Gadron, this will be new for you. We ran into the white-haired woman.
White-haired woman?
She's basically the one that made me what I was. The highest ranking of all of wits. The group is called Deceptors. And as far as I know, she's the highest rank of us all. When we ran into her, with just a simple glance, she can keep you from moving. Make you do what she wants you to do.
Gadrin flinches at that.
And when we confront her and stuff, she has plans in motion. She very much wants me back. And there's not many people that join the Deceptors and live to leave.
Well,
So this, and I kind of nod towards the raven that we're following. I don't know if I believe a word of what they're saying.
yeah, Gadrin looks at Nor. I'm sure. Listen, if, yeah, you were, like Larry said, you might be higher ranked than her, so that theoretically would qualify you as being better at it than her. So unless they have 3 of those giant chicken things, we should be fine.
I don't think you understand. I don't remember anything from when I was that. Any skills I would have had then, it does not reflect in the now.
You killed that chicken thing, didn't you?
I mean, occasionally it'll be like a reflex thing where my body just kind of reacts without me thinking about it, but I can't consistently do that. And someone that's still a part of the Deceptors, I guarantee, could. My only caution is if we stay, I would say that we don't stay long. I would personally say we leave in the middle of the night, because as of now, we are on their turf.
Well, I feel that if they had any intention to hurt us, they would have done it earlier. They wouldn't. Like, I don't see any reason to keep us.
It is worth noting, Kai, that despite the mark, there wasn't any ill intent in her eyes.
Okay.
Her face betrayed honesty, although the mark was there.
I see.
Eventually, you come across a small village made entirely of tree houses, with long wooden bridges and ladders. She lands in front of you and goes, "Well, you're in luck. My house is the one closest to the entrance. You know, having guard duty certainly helps with that. Come." And she starts climbing up the ladder. Do you follow?
I follow.
Yeah.
I'm very hesitantly. I will bring up the end of the line.
Eventually, you guys all make it up to the small hut, and she goes, "Araya, Araya, we have guests." Another elf, this one a drow, comes down and sees you, and immediately just runs down to welcome you. Oh, wow! It's so rare for us to have many visitors around here. It's wonderful to meet you, and oh, wow! It's certainly rare for them to not be elves of any kind. Wow, what brings you here?
Yeah, we're on our way up to Sasserine.
Oh, Sasserine. What on earth? Ferris interrupts and says, this one here, points to Lowry. She's Rainier's daughter.
She's kind of a sleep wave.
It's like, oh my, that's yes. Ferris has told me about Rainier, so it's good to meet you. I never met her myself, but from what I've heard, she was a good woman. She was a good woman indeed.
She was. Thank you. I'm sorry to intrude on you like this. We just
please.
somewhere to...
Don't you mind if it's for her sake? Ferris goes, well, if it's for her sake, we do anything. She's the one who taught me how to master this in me. Kind of just waves at herself, and as she's waving, her fingers slowly turn into talons.
Oh, she some kind of druid then?
Rainier wasn't, but she knew she had quite a bit of a. She was quite the studious one.
Mm.
I was always a bit more of a wild card. But she learned all about nature and the sort of blessings that Proscenius can give you.
I see.
And well, apparently he deemed me worthy. I wasn't sure how to control it at first. I mean, every time I tried to jump off and turn into a bird to fly, and then I turn into a sloth and splat. Quite embarrassing.
Gadget sort of gives a little chuckle.
Well, that's what I say about that now as well, though back then, well, I've still got the bruises. But she helped me figure out what sort of mindset I need to be, and in return, I helped her with some of the bigger rule breaking, shall we say?
Gadget looks up at the ceiling, and just wonders. Yeah, I didn't realize you could teach people to do that kind of stuff. I learned what I do on my own.
Well, if you manage to make it all the way here, I'm certain you're a very good teacher.
Gadget stops a moment and then starts thinking.
A teacher? But at least it's late, and I'm sure you're hungry.
That we are. I'll just look around to everyone else.
Gadget. Oh yeah, food sounds good.
How long did you know, Lowry, your mother, Rainy, I think, for?
Were you asking me that?
No, I'm asking.
Oh,
her.
yeah,
okay. I was gonna.
I've known her ever since we were children. So you're human, so it's probably before even your parents were born. No offense.
I see.
But it was a few centuries ago. And we've known each other we've helped each other quite a bit. She was always the smart, responsible one, and I was the rambunctious, rebellious one.
I see.
Classic, shall we say?
Indeed.
And
I
though
can
that being
buy it.
said, we were separated a while back. Soon after she was married, I was well, actually, before I go on, where are you all from?
I'm from the sea.
Prospects.
Oh, Prospects.
Yes.
And you, sir? Looks at Nor.
The outlying farms around Prospects.
Oh, 2 Prospectians. Well then, she kind of stutters a bit. You've probably heard of the Bladed Vipers then.
Oh yeah, we were the wash.
we took the Blade Vipers down.
That was you.
Yeah.
The
Well,
very same.
I knew them.
I'll tell you that. And Gadget brushes his shoulder.
Well, from you, that doesn't surprise me. But I do know them. They took me away soon after the wedding.
What do you mean? They kidnapped you?
Yes. And I was sold away, and then I was made to do some rather unsavory things.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
It's all right. Eventually, I tried escaping once, and well, they took me back, and things only got worse. But luckily, I had been practicing my wild shaping in secret. So the second time, all it took was being a tiny little mouse. Next thing you know, I was running straight away back to Athena, and that's where eventually I met my wife. I've been living here ever since for the past 15 or so years.
Well, I suppose you could say that we did it for you and everyone like you. What we did.
So you managed to take them down. Well, how did you do that?
Well, simple. They were under a tavern. We went under the tavern. We found their prisoners. We beat up the boss, and then we left.
I
Nice.
couldn't have said it better myself.
Which city was this? May I ask?
Shadington.
Shadington. That's not the city I ended up in.
Yeah,
There
Gadget's face.
Are there other branches?
Oh yes, they're quite widespread, unfortunately. I'm afraid you may have only taken down just one of their bases.
Gadget
Although,
looks
better
at
than
Kai.
nothing.
Sounds like we have some more work to do after this. To me, I'll grin at Gadrin.
Gadget grins back.
You know, you do seem quite confident for one so young.
Oh, you should see what he can do.
Kai has a right to be confident.
I have certain talents, and I'll just as an illustration, I'll do a little flourish and make a ball of light appear
Oh,
in my hand.
you're a student of the arcane arts. Fascinating.
Well,
It's not very common for humans.
I don't know if I could call myself a student. Yeah, it's
She kind of raises an eyebrow, like a student, not a student. So how did you get this power? Are you descended from dragons or something? I don't see any skin.
I have no idea, to be honest.
You have no idea if it's dragons, or you just have no idea where they came from.
No idea where the power came from at all.
She looks at her wife. She immediately just runs to the window.
What?
Honey, how many days until they? She goes, it's tonight. She immediately, her eyes widen. You need to hide.
Why?
Bro.
They're looking for people like you, people with innate magical. Hide, just hide, please. Anywhere. I'll find a place for you. Hey, follow me upstairs.
I nod.
Yeah, Gadget look.
Yeah, we follow. We definitely.
But how will they know about my powers if I don't put them on display?
Just put. They just know. Just hide, please.
Gadget looks at Nor with a look of confusion.
It's you three are fine. You three are perfectly alright. It's just him. He just.
And who are these people?
It's.
I don't think now's the
They're
time
gonna be
to
coming
ask
any
questions.
second.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
panicking.
Oh, hi.
Just do
Yeah,
what
so
they
she
say.
opens up a floorboard and beckons you to just go in like a small trying to find the right word. Just a small
priest hole.
Yeah, just
Like a
small
wine
hole.
cellar or something
Not
smaller.
something smaller.
Just like a little hidey hole.
Yeah, basically just a hidey hole. She opens up a wooden floorboard and tells you to get in.
I will do so.
Okay. Did you guys follow them upstairs? Or
Yeah,
I did not.
Yeah, Gadrin stayed downstairs. He was he just looked at Nor with a look of confusion. Just like, what?
Okay. Nor, you do hear a noise outside.
I'd like to take a look out the window just subtly, not like
You see, you look outside just slightly subtly, and you do hear the sounds of a few, what sounds to be a few babies crying, and the crying seems to get more and more distant every time. Eventually, you do see a trio.
Flinches at the crying.
Yeah, they don't seem to be hurt in any way, but their voices are getting distant.
Well,
You
they
can
didn't
see-
just stop by this place, so
You can see what appears to be a sort of what looks to be something giant holding an unconscious body as it walks along the path into the woods. Eventually, you do notice coming out of the underbrush 3 pairs of eyes. They're heading towards the ladder.
Gadrin looks at Nor. Is it something we should be worried about?
I think very much so.
The other woman goes, You lot are fine. They're only looking for magic. For
Well,
innate magic.
What does that mean for you guys, then?
For us, well, sometimes people are just naturally born with the ability, with a skill set to control the elements, not afforded by the gods or through study. It just happens, and I'm wondering if your friend is one of them.
Gadrin raises an eyebrow.
Well,
That's quite
they,
possible.
they won't have them.
I thank you, but just don't make a sound, and I'm sure it's fine. Eventually, up in the ladder, going through the doors, are two panther-like creatures, only with 6 legs instead of 4, and with 2 barbed tentacles sprouting out of their backs. Alongside them, the third pair of eyes is a fairly large-looking silver-colored cobra.
Gadrin looks at Nor. Tell me this isn't more of the logic cult for monsters.
I don't think we have to worry about them. I think this is something entirely different.
Yeah, Gadrin gives a look at the snake.
The snake looks back at you.
Can I help you?
Searching. Searching. Its eyes seem to shimmer as it looks at you. And then it looks away and continues looking around the house. It seems to look into the cupboards. Nothing. The panthers are sniffing about, seeing if they can sense anything. They're looking all around the bottom floor, knocking over quite a few objects. A few jars with flowers in them are knocked over and broken. Cupboards are opened and closed.
Is that really necessary?
Eventually, one of the panthers starts heading upstairs.
Gadrin rests his right hand on one of his swords and follows it up.
I might try to stop him there. Just kind of, I don't think that's a good idea.
Panther ignores you and goes up anyway. It's now on the top floor and sniffing about. For a while, it doesn't seem to notice anything. It checks under the beds. Nothing. It checks under the other bed. Nothing. Starts sniffing in the walls. And it starts heading towards the center of the room, and it seems to stop for a second. Kai, can you roll stealth for me, please?
Yep. $22.
It stops for just a brief moment. And then it leaves.
Yeah, Gadrin's
He
hand
heads
is
back
still on
down.
the sword, but he relaxes a bit when he sees it come back down.
All right. What you haven't noticed is that the cobra has got around and gone through the upstairs window. So the two panthers make a show of leaving.
Yeah, Gadrin looks around and just good looks Nord and sort of mimes. Did the snake leave?
Did we see it go out and leave, or?
Make a perception check.
Alright.
I rolled a 17.
Curse the weight of the backstory. It's just killing me on rolls.
None of you saw it.
Hope for one.
So as far as you're concerned, it must have already left. Kai, you know it hasn't left because it is currently on top of you. It hasn't noticed you yet. You're still under the floorboards. But I'm going to ask you to make another stealth check.
For this one, I think, kind of realizing the weight of the situation I'm in, I'm going to say a prayer that just silently, that the gods are with me, and I'm going to use my Tides of Chaos.
Wait, is using... Wait, no, I can't say anything. Go,
Yeah.
it's fine.
19.
As you whisper that prayer, and that tiny little bit of magic surrounds you, the surge seeps up just ever so slightly out of the floorboards. The snake's eyes widen. He looks straight down. Kai, I'm going to ask you to roll initiative.
Yeah, I was gonna say magic.
Well, Tides of Chaos isn't a spell, though, so...
It's still magical based.
It's magical,
Yeah.
though, isn't it?
We've
Yeah.
lost Matt. Oh, he's back.
5 on initiative.
Sorry about that. What I miss?
Kai has been caught.
Yeah, what Kai thought was supposed to be a more secure way out ended up spelling his doom.
Well, I'm gonna kill this thing, so...
Okay. So,
Do we hear anything? Or?
Well, not yet.
Are you in the same room as this thing?
No,
we're
we're downstairs. You're
We're
upstairs.
downstairs.
okay, so, so for now, I'm just going to put the initiative order here. Cobra Kai! I realized as soon as I was typing it, like, oh, wait. And remember, knowing is half the battle. The other half is violence. Okay, so it senses you, and it immediately just pounces down towards you. Let's put my dice. And oh dear, it just rolled a nat 20.
Oh,
Oh shit.
Where's
Kai
my-
is gone, crab.
where'd I put my dice back? There it is. 'Cause I haven't actually taken out the dice yet. I probably should have done that.
Best DM, 10 out of 10.
Okay, so I need this, and I'm also going to need. Wait, is it? Screw it, dumping them all out. Worst comes to worst, just dump them.
Yeah. You take the damage of every D8 in a 2-mile radius.
No. Okay, so you take. Oh, I didn't roll very high. you you start out by taking 8 piercing damage as it bites you down.
Yeah.
And can you make a Constitution save for me, please?
Oh, hold on. I need to check if I have a mod to the save. I do. 9.
You fail, unfortunately. So
I think the sooner you scream, so we know something's up, the better.
That was my plan.
as it bites you, you immediately just go limp. You immediately just freeze up and go limp as you fall down. You are paralyzed. So you are
I'm just
currently. So you are.
paralysis.
Yeah. So you. Okay, I've got it right here. You are incapacitated, can't move or speak. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saves. Attack rolls against you at advantage. Attacks that hit you are a guaranteed critical hit if they are.
Okay. So can I actually do anything on my action?
You're incapacitated, so no.
Hold on. Let me just check. I had a doc of this. Let me check if I have any spells that only require material components, so I don't need to talk or make hand gestures. I doubt it, but that's my only try right now. Just a second, just getting the notes document up.
As we try to search for a way to save our magical friend.
Nah, nothing that's just material.
So
So yeah, I can't do anything for my turn.
Okay. I can't. Okay, until the end of its next turn. So as you're paralyzed, it immediately just starts coiling itself around you until it's holding you with its tail. You are currently grappled.
But is that the start of the next turn?
That's
It's that
so
yeah.
it's grappling you. So yeah, now
so-
as it's currently squeezing you, you just able to recover.
Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just scream "Help!" as loud as I possibly can.
Okay.
Do we hear that?
yeah, well, Gadrin does. Yeah, he's still at the base of the stairs.
And then I'm going to cast one of the only spells I can cast just by speaking. I am casting Blur on myself, which is actually that's going to trigger a magic surge, which could be a blessing or a curse right now.
All right.
So yeah, my body becomes like a little shifting, and it's harder to hit me. And now I'm going to roll the d100.
Okay, but keep in mind you are still grappled.
Yeah, I'm aware, but it's the only spell I can cast at the moment,
Yeah.
aside from light, which I don't believe is really going to help me.
Yes, blind him with the light. It's just like Dead by Daylight.
Okay, so got the wild magic table up. Let's see what this does. 53. I'm immune to being intoxicated by alcohol for the next 1d6 days.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, well.
That really helps, doesn't it? So
Hey, maybe that's what paralyzed you. Maybe its fangs are infused with alcohol.
Yeah.
You don't know.
It just makes
Yeah,
you really drunk when it bites you.
I did scream, so
Okay.
Okay. Right, and you guys hear that, and you're about to attack as well.
Yeah, we're gonna
I'm
rush
gonna-
up.
I'm gonna run up the stairs.
Everyone
yeah.
else roll initiative now.
That's a 1.
Nice.
Despite being the closest, the most unprepared.
Yeah, I like to think that Gadrin would just.
ooh.
Ooh!
Oh.
Oh wow! Now you are on the case.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey guys, do you think it conflict affects me out of the game as well?
Okay, I'm gonna sort this out a little bit.
Should I try drinking out of game and see if the alcohol thing applies there as well?
No!
No, please don't.
We will not be held responsible for alcohol poisoning on your part.
Look, the last time someone got drunk during a D&D session I was playing, we convinced the bartender a piano was a...
Matt, what's Nor's currently base 14 decks, is that right? Or 15?
No, 16's dex.
16 decks. In that case, you should be a +3, not +2.
Yeah. Wait, no. Oh, did I not update my initiative?
didn't.
Oh,
I don't think you did.
I have not then. So yeah, I am going to be 14 then.
Yeah, okay. Well, that definitely helps clear things up.
Gadget's the closest to the entrance, and I like to imagine that what happened was he was so ready to help that he tripped on himself.
Damn, I was one off a spectral shield as well on that surge.
I was waiting for the flump to come in and start screaming.
Does it just go like multiply? Does it just like square the shouting?
Are we updating the initiative order?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of that right now.
Alrighty.
I'm just got a last couple things and done. No, I'm not actually. I forgot to add Gadron.
You don't need to add me. I go last.
Come on, you're still in the initiative. You're just at the end.
Oh dear. This is how Gadron dies, tripping on himself.
Oh, come on. What kind of creature is left without its feet?
Oh dear.
Snakes are, that's what. Anyway. So, yes. So, Kai has just streamed. So, it was Kai's turn. So, I mean, actually just go straight to Gadron in this case, if it was right after Kai.
So
yeah, I'm still being grappled, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gadron immediately darts up the stairs to go and fight this thing that's dared to hurt Kai. Yeah.
Okay.
Was it within 30 feet?
Well, it's up the stairs and it's a fairly small house, so I'm going to say yes.
Good.
The 19 that will hit.
All right, and I'm going to use a octahedron of dominance to make it a come at me attack. Try and get him off, Kai. For 13 slashing.
Okay.
And now it needs
you said an octahedron of god. What kind of attack superiority dice did you use?
The come at me attack, the goading attack.
Okay, so the intimidation. What condition is that called actually?
Isn't this the one where?
Well, the goading attack is it has disadvantage on all foes except me.
Yeah.
Until the end of my next turn. And it needs to make a DC 15 wisdom save.
Wisdom save. It about fails. It's still holding on to Kai, but it's very wary of you now. Because Kai is still its main target, but it knows that you are a major threat. And also, as you've attacked it, you knock off a bit of its hood, and instead of blood, you see gears and wires in it.
The Modrons!
No.
Tom, do I notice that?
Uh,
Dear.
Are you there? Are you up the stairs?
I don't know actually. I ran
Well,
up,
it's
but I
not
don't
like
know.
I have two more attacks.
Larry did
you
get
idiots.
first on initiative.
Okay. Then yeah, you do.
Okay.
I have two more attacks, guys.
Next
I,
one-
and I
yeah.
just landed that one.
Next one hits.
For 11 slashing. And then one more time. Still hits.
Nice.
Yep. Okay, let me just put in the 11 first.
Ready?
Yep.
Ooh! 12 damage.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
It's
so,
it's like you got sparks flying out of it, and it's just glowering at you.
oh yeah. Oh yeah, what? You really think you can take my friend out from under my nose? No, not today. Yeah, not today, Snake, and not today.
Okay, up to Lowry now.
Okay, I think I'm probably gonna having kind of run up the stairs and kind of bursting it around the same time as Gadron. I was gonna do Ray of Sickness, but I think that's a bad idea. So I'll use a Acid Arrow again. So that is a roll 2. Do I even have to roll 2 in this? Yeah, I do.
Yeah. It's just that you can do more damage if you
Yeah. I don't think that will hit.
No, that misses.
Okay,
Was that normal attack or acid arrow?
that's Acid Arrow.
Okay, yeah, he just flies right past. Although
Yeah.
it gets a bit on him. However, it's poison damage, right, or acid?
It's acid damage, so it
Okay.
would be 1d4 acid damage.
Okay, so it does. It does actually go. It is a very potent acid that you developed, so it does actually go through some of its steel skin.
Nice.
Okay. That's my go.
Okay. 3 damage.
Bruh, that's a shame.
All right. Next up is the Cobra, and it's going to immediately try and run away while still holding Kai.
Does that mean I get an opportunity attack on it?
Yes.
I hit it.
What? Why did I give you those weapons? That was a terrible idea.
I'll be honest, I would have hit it anyway, even without all that modifiers.
True. Still,
Oh my God,
this is
plus
ridiculous.
9.
Another 12 slashing.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah. Like,
Yo!
like basically what happens is Gadget is, oh no you don't, and as it tries to run away, he sort of grapples its head with his two swords and pulls it back with enough force to sever the head from the rest of the unit. Freeing Kai and causing the rest of the snake to start spasming in a sparking mess.
All right. As it just starts shirking out all over the place, sparking around. Kai, you're able to just barely roll out of the way before getting electrocuted yourself.
Nice.
And it just
That's
falls
always
down
good.
a pile of coiled iron, mangled wires, and lights that are slowly beginning to dim. You are currently free.
God,
I'm just going to kind of nod. I'm just going to nod, like, very bewildered. I'm going to need an explanation, a full 10-page explanation as to what that thing was.
It's not a Modron.
I might go grab the remains.
Well,
Interesting.
well, it's still the Panthers to deal with, I think.
That's
You guys
true,
don't
but-
actually know the Panther's still there, remember?
Oh, right.
They went outside, but they yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely gonna grab that thing though and just like pocket it.
Okay. No, your turn.
Well, I assume I kind of follow up the stairs and see that the thing's already dead, and just like, oh, yeah, glad to see you could make quick work of that.
Yeah, I'll kind of nod.
Yeah,
I owe you one, Quadruin.
yeah, don't worry about it. And he holds up a hand to get him onto his feet.
Thanks.
I'll go ahead and sheath the rapier and stuff, and start heading back down. Where's our hosts?
I don't know.
They were actually still in the downstairs with you when the fighting started. So they've just gone upstairs to check the damage as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, you're all right. Oh my goodness.
Did you never think of trying to take those guys out? Quadruin did it in 6 seconds flat.
Yeah, Gadget just grins.
He goes, well, normally it's never just one.
That is true. I heard
one of the panthers
more
immediately just leaps through the window.
Bruh.
And he does a 10 hit. I imagine it doesn't.
On who?
On who?
On Kai.
No, it does not.
Okay, so it's going to miss. Second one also does that and tries. Oh, it rolled even lower. Why is... I'm not using this dice.
No,
Dice
I think
jail.
You keep using that dice. It got great fortune attached to it.
No, shush. Shush, this is supposed to be dramatic. So both of them end up missing. You were able to just notice at the last second. And as you go by, they seem to be somewhat shimmering a little bit. Go ahead, Kai, it's your turn again. I'll get rid of
Okay. How far away from me are they?
they've just pounced near you and they are right next to you.
Damn.
So what are you gonna do?
He's gonna blow up.
I'm going to
My
just
main goal is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody.
I think I'm just going to like cast I'm just gonna cast like oh no, I'm gonna pull my dagger out and just do a normal dagger attack.
Okay, make an attack at disadvantage, please.
Disadvantage, okay. Oh, I might as well just cast a spell in that case, damn.
Well, you've committed.
Depends
now.
on the spell. I mean, it depends on the spell.
That's true, but I'm not casting fireball in the middle of someone else's house.
Yeah, especially not in the middle of a
9.
tree house.
Yeah.
9. As you swing your blade towards it, it sort of shimmers a little bit. And it seems to be very blurry in almost a similar way that you are right now. And I just realized I need to be attacking you with disadvantage.
Yeah, I was going to point that out.
Well, you missed anyway, so.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So it's shimmering in a similar way to you do, but in a more refined manner. It always seems next to you, but every time an attack goes through it, it just seems to warp ever so slightly to the left before immediately appearing back to where it is.
Right.
Gadron, up to you.
Yeah, well, Gadget don't think that can't get sorted.
Remember, disadvantage.
Yep. I'm on it. This is that's an ad.
Hang on a sec, I need to bring up this table.
Oh no.
Roll a D100 for me, please.
14.
14. Once again, you just swing so hard and just unexpectedly going much smoother through its form than you were expecting without the lack of gore. You accidentally just fling it right into the roof above you, which is about 10 feet.
I swing my other blade at. Yeah, I swing my other blade at it.
Okay, again disadvantage.
Yep.
That's the advantage of having two.
Yeah.
Does a 12 hit?
It does not. It just barely shimmers out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got to keep swinging until the thing gets hit. There we go.
Eventually.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. As you
that
just
right?
bet.
What was that?
And yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah, this one I'm going to use a second octahedron of dominance to make it a spooky attack.
Ooh.
For 10 slashing. And now it must... Yeah, now it must...
You're attacking number 1 or number 2, just out of curiosity?
whichever one's whichever one leaped first.
That would be number 1. And it has to make what saving throw, you said?
Wisdom save against 15.
Okay. What's its modifier? It fails.
So now it's scared of me. So it can't move toward me, and everything it attacks, it needs to roll disadvantage.
That's specifically towards you, right?
No, toward everything. That's the frightened status. You're thinking of goading attack.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. I was just thinking. No, I mean, like it rolls disadvantage attacks on you, but against everything else, it's normal, right?
No, it's disadvantage against everything, as far as I know.
Like everything. Okay.
Yep.
Right. Okay. So that's
well, as long as you're in this
Also,
line of sight, that
as
is.
it's currently bleeding, you can see where it's coming out, so you can actually tell where it is for real. So it's going to be a lot easier to hit. Lowry, onto you.
Okay, I'm gonna just run straight up, pull out a rapier, and just take a slash at the one closest to me. The one that Gadron just attacked. That is 22.
That will. It's disadvantage. Wait, the one that goes on attack? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
That's normal. It hits.
That's 8 damage.
What attack did you say it was?
It's a rapier, so it would be slashing is my guess. I'll check though. Rapier is
Yes, it's
piercing.
Okay, basic. Okay, so it takes 8. Okay, Okay, well, it's definitely starting to lower it down a little bit.
Oh, actually, wait, sorry. -1 off that's a hit. I imagine it still hits, but
Yes.
yeah. Okay.
Thank you for being honest. No.
All right. So the one that they both hit, how's it looking? Pretty bad.
It's got a couple scratches, but it's still currently cowering in fear at the big thing that's in front of it.
Okay.
The other one is looking perfectly fine and still very shimmery. I keep using that word. I need to expand my vocabulary a little bit.
It
I'll
looks,
look at synonyms for you, don't worry.
it's looking very wibbly wobbly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Well, I'll go ahead and go for the one that everyone's surrounding. And
Is that with the rapier just sheathed or with the short bow?
no, at this point I'm pulling the rapier back out. So is the one that everyone's around no longer shimmering?
That's right.
Okay, so then I would get my advantage here. As an 18 hit.
Mm. 18, it does hit.
Okay, and that proc sneak attack. That's going to be 3d6 plus a d8.
Ooh.
20.
Yeah, that's going to do quite a number. It's looking pretty bloody by now. But it's now its turn. And as it just starts shimmering again, starts trying to focus itself. Still scared, but it's also going to try to attack Kai yet again. Again with disadvantage because A, it's frightened, and B,
I'm blurred.
there's blur. Unfortunately for you guys, those don't stack.
Hey, Wizards of the Coast, make there be a super disadvantage save.
13 to hit.
Let me check. Is the mage armor I put up in the arena battle against the?
Oh no, that was ages ago, man.
Okay. Yeah, I
No,
figured.
you do that in the middle of the day. It's now getting close to. It's now
Yeah.
dinner time.
Although the duration of mage armor is 8 hours, which I was asking.
Yeah.
So okay,
Just
but
gone past
okay. So if not, then I cast shield.
All right, bonk.
Yeah.
The other one is still behind you, and it's going to.
And no wild magic.
Okay. And the other one is going to go behind you, and is going to try and attack you as well. Also disadvantage.
Yep.
It only rolled a 11. Which
Okay. Yeah. And since
turn
shield
around,
carries over between attacks as well, so
does it?
it's until it increases your AC until your next turn. So my AC was
Ah.
still 18.
I thought it was just for your reaction.
Yeah, it's cast as a reaction, but it's until the start of your next turn, so it's a good
Right.
spell.
Well, welcome to the Kai School of Defense.
Yeah. I just realized if I
honestly, you would have just been funny enough. If you just said "Welcome to Kai School."
yeah if I still had that mage armor up, then that literally would have been my like full on tank setup.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that's 2 turns gone.
And it's
Oh wait,
Kai's.
no, never mind. They get to attack again. So the first one is going to try and attack you a second time. This time it rolls a 23.
That does hit.
Okay. So this is going to be the second one. So it's going to hit. You take 12 points of damage. Some bludgeoning, some piercing.
Okay.
As its scores just thwack you. And the second one's going to go for its second go. That's going to be a 10, so it's going to miss.
Yeah, that does miss.
So you've actually been attacked by something. That's rare.
Well, it's Kai's turn now, isn't it?
For real this time.
Oh, you cut out a bit there.
Oh,
Yeah, for like a solid 10 seconds.
yeah, it's, I don't know what's been going on. It's been happening a bit.
I don't think it was YouTube. I think it was Discord. Because for me, just like I think
everything
started talking, and then just suddenly just everybody stopped talking.
Okay.
Yep.
What were you saying?
I was just saying it's your turn.
Okay. I think I'm going to School of Defense. I'm going to cast my armor on myself. No surging today. So yeah, my AC is now up to 16. And actually, bonus action, I'm also going to convert 3 sorcery points into a level 1 spell slot, just so I have another one of those spare.
Okay. It costs 3 sorcery points for a single level 1.
Oh wait, it might be 2. Let me check.
I'm pretty sure.
It's 2. My bad.
Yeah, you were about to scam yourself.
More than Horman.
So would that make it my turn then?
Yes.
All right.
And they're both shimmy again. They're both doing the shimmy Jimmy.
Yeah, doing the little wibble wobble.
They're shaking what their mama gave them, which was their entire body.
There's a 16 hit.
Yes.
Alright.
Did you even need to roll disadvantage? Because this will assume you're attacking the one that's not shimmering anymore.
Well, he's
He
again.
regains the shimmy.
Oh,
he
I
regains
see.
the shimmy.
Okay.
But he loses it because he hit him.
Yeah.
That's 11 slashing.
Okay. Still looking pretty bad, and you get to go again.
Yep.
Well, what do you think?
I don't know. It could hit. 12 slashing.
Okay.
And one more time. I think that hits.
Yes. Why do I keep choosing things with low AC?
Well,
Keep
7
forgetting about
slashing.
the fact that you exist. Okay.
And that's my turn. I've basically just gone sicko on that one guy.
Okay. All right.
Frick, Matt! What is that image?
What is it?
It's the display to be because he's doing the shimmy Jimmy.
I mean, he certainly is.
See, the whole time you've been playing, there's actually been this music. I feel like
was like paralyzed and slightly tripping on poison.
Yeah. Okay. On to Lowry.
Okay, I'm gonna try poison arrow again. Acid arrow even.
You just replaced it with a different one.
Freaking Matt.
That's 19.
Yep, that's gonna hit. So it's an acid arrow, so that's gonna be quite a bit of damage.
2d4, and then I think some other stuff as well.
2d4.
Oh no, it's 4d4 immediately, and then 2d4 at the end of its turn. So that's what it takes at the end of its turn.
Okay, so that's gonna just roll the 44 damage.
So 11 now, 6 later. I'll remember the 6, and I'll let you know about it.
All right. So okay, on to you, Nor. One of them is looking very bad and is currently suffering from the poison.
Well, acid, but yeah.
Yeah, acid. It's currently seeping through his skin. The other one, perfectly fine.
It's currently confused as to why its companion is not doing the shimmy jimmy with it.
Why aren't you shimmying, you Jimmy?
There's a big scary man.
He's giving me the shimmy jimmies.
I stress I was muted. So, if I'm not mistaken, that's disadvantage, but I also get advantage because it's within 5 feet of another person with its focus on it.
Well,
so I'm just going to do a straight up d20.
If you're attacking the one I'm thinking of, it's no longer a disadvantage.
Yeah, because it's at the end of its turn. It's been around since then, so it's just going to be full disadvantage. Wait, no, because he attacked him, so it's not a disadvantage. Never mind, what am I saying? So it's fine. He's going to be just normal.
Okay, so he's warbly still, yes.
Yeah.
The unhurt one.
No,
okay.
The unhurt one is warbly. The hurt one is no longer warbly.
Yeah, the unhurt one is warbly, which means disadvantage, but he's 5 feet, focused on another person, so I get advantage, so it's just a flat d20.
No, it doesn't give you advantage. It just lets you do stuff.
Yeah,
no, that's what I'm saying. They cancel each other out.
No, I'm saying you don't get advantage in that situation normally. Even if it wasn't warbly, you wouldn't get advantage. Because if you want advantage, you need to be hidden.
Yeah.
Or for some other effect. If you're within 5 feet of another person doing it, you do get the sneak attack, but you don't get advantage for the attack.
Oh, okay.
So it is.
Yeah, it's just confusing because normally you are hidden. So
yeah, just here.
All right, let me throw my second one out here for the disadvantage.
Yep.
All right, so 13.
Well, you hit either way. Go ahead and roll for damage. So you're hitting the unhurt one.
Yeah. Which does still proc the sneak attack,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Because Kai is right there.
Still not certain why you're not just killing the hurt one, but
It seems fairly under control.
it also moves next.
This is true.
Ooh, 24 damage. Some
That's
good numbers there.
Also, Tom, I realised something just now. I should have made a concentration check for Blur when I got hit.
Oh, right. Can you go ahead and do that for me, please?
Yeah, so it's a con save DC 10. So,
Yeah.
with any luck.
You're
Okay, that was
fine.
such a waste of a good roll. Damn.
You're fine. Okay, so the Displacer Beast is going to try one more time to attack Kai. And it's going to roll a 21.
With disadvantage.
Yes, actually. Wait, no, never mind. No, it's actually going to be 18.
I think that still hits.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't hit through a shield.
Of course, shield. Okay, roll that. Magic Surge.
Nothing.
Fine. And it's going to try again. Again with disadvantage. And that one's only going to be a 17, so it just...
Yeah. Once again, Kai's just like alternating between bringing his shield up and like blocking with daggers.
And it's going to, as it does that one last time, was one last feeble hit before it collapses from the acid.
Ooh.
Nice.
The other one, seeing its friend down and seeing how powerful this little party is, decides to make it for the window.
That means
Who's here to
opportunity.
get an attack?
Correct.
I assume I'm close enough.
Pretty much.
I'm going to be close enough.
I'd say for now it's just Kai and Nor.
Oh, it wasn't near me? Oh, okay.
No, because it was like behind Kai, and it was kind of flanking Kai.
Is it still warbly?
No, because you hit it earlier, and it isn't the end of its turn.
I only got 11.
13.
You just hit it.
Oh, wait, never mind. I got 12 because I'm assuming that still misses, but
A 12 is going to miss as well, yes.
Yeah.
But
I forgot to add the +1 from my magic dagger.
And then I get a proc sneak attack again because it's within the range and all that, right?
Yep. 17. It's still going to bolt out.
Hold on, if it's bolting out, can I just can I cast a chaos bolt at it?
Well, you've already tried to attack it, so no.
But it's my turn next, right?
It's jumping out of the window.
Yeah, but if I have magic,
It hasn't. It's only moved. It hasn't done its action yet.
Okay.
It's only moved.
So it's just like the Banter just sees its mechanical boss dismembered on the floor and its friends collapse out of nowhere, and it's just like,
Yeah, it's currently busy, and it's going. And as it's regaining its shimmering, it's going to make one last shrieking roar. And as you look outside, you hear stomping in the distance.
I think we leave. I'll say.
Gadget just looks at Kai. We can take him.
I'm not too sure. Tom, can I try and like get a sense of how many things might be coming?
Roll perception.
My best stat.
So get more glasses.
10.
10. You can hear footsteps, but you're not sure how many. But it sounds somewhat four-legged, so you assume it's a few more of those panthers.
Okay.
Wait a minute. You said it sounded four-legged?
Oh right, those panthers have 6 legs.
I just forgot the panthers actually have 6 legs.
Best DM.
Okay.
It doesn't sound like people, that's for sure.
So was that its action then?
Yes.
Okay. As for my turn, I'm going to step out the window, and I'm going to cast a Tides of Chaos boosted upcast to level 3 Chaos Bolt of the thing. Actually, no, I won't. No, I won't do that yet. I'll just a level 1 Tides of Chaos for now.
Okay. This one's going to be another disadvantage one.
Is it?
With
Okay.
advantage from Tides of Chaos, I imagine?
No, I'm not going to use Tides of Chaos.
It's a flat disadvantage.
1 second, I need to find. I think I'm +9. Give me a second. Yeah. Darn that one.
Oof.
Nothing on that.
That one. Okay. That being said, actually, I do have something for this since you missed the spell.
Yeah.
So I need you to roll D100. This isn't a wild magic search. It's just
74.
74. Roll a D10 for me. No, first roll a D6, then a 1D10.
3 and 8.
3 and an 8. So, as you do that, it kind of just explodes in your face. And as you shake yourself and you look at your hands, you notice they're blue.
Oh no.
You are now blue for 8 hours.
Okay.
Dabba-dee, abba-die.
I thought I remembered reading about that and it being permanent. But
No, it's.
No,
I
this
think,
is-
the Wild Magic Surge version of it is permanent.
okay.
The temporary version of that, I think.
Yeah, that
What?
Okay.
Oh, do they want to take on the blue champion of magic?
Gadget just looks at Gar. What happened, man?
I don't know.
like, I mean, it looks nifty, but I don't see how it helps.
Me neither. I presume it's just I presume it's a another of those surges I have sometimes.
Yeah, Gadget shrugs. Let's go get those things in, and he goes to open the door.
You do have to go down the ladder, which is going to take up quite a bit of movement.
Is the host here currently?
She's just left. You can see her flying around, trying to make sure as many people are safe as possible.
Okay.
Because now the attacks have gotten a lot more aggressive.
I'll just kind of look at her. There's more coming. I think we need your help with this.
She's a bit too far away for you to hear her.
Even if I shout.
You can try.
I'm gonna try shout. We need your help with this. There's more coming.
She does that, and she goes, I'll go on ahead, see if I can catch any off at any cutoff points. I'll cut down any trees, block their path. You take care of the rest.
I'll nod.
Thank you. She immediately heads off.
Gadrin knocks the. Gadrin walks out to the front of the. To the front of the house. Down the stairs and to see how many of these things are coming in.
You see there's a few of them coming in, but they're going into the other houses now. One of them is joining up with the injured one.
Yeah, Gadran's gonna pop open the door and shout, "Hey, you want something magical?" And he clangs his swords together to make a big sound.
They look up and they see you and they snarl. Okay, and will that be your turn?
Yeah, I assume none of them are in range of me, right?
Correct. Because you haven't even gone down the ladder by this point.
Right. I'm just holding an action for. Yeah, I'm gonna hold an action for the inevitable point when one of them does attack me.
Okay. That works for me. Lowry, onto you.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna pull out a crossbow and are they? Can I hit any of them?
You can try.
Okay. I'm happy to try. Okay, this is the one I got the stats confused with last time.
Disadvantage. $19. Yeah, you definitely hit one of them. I assume you're hitting the already weakened one?
Yes.
Okay.
Not too much.
You get it at least in the shoulder, and it just snaps his head back and looks at you. They both just staring at you. And then the eyes drop ever so slightly, and they start taking a couple steps back. I need everyone to roll a dex save.
Oh.
Nine.
See, that wouldn't have scared me, but it was the. Oh no, 7.
18.
And
18.
also rolls 18. Nice. Okay, you guys are doing all right. So, where is it? I need this. So,
Are they using the force to pull us down to the floor?
no.
They're fling us up to the sky.
No, that's not what's happening.
Suddenly UFOs.
No.
About a half dozen Modrons, decked in enchanted gear, appear before us.
No. You guys are looking down and paying attention to these panthers, these strange panthers that none of you once thought to look up. As you suddenly find yourself and the house engulfed in flames.
Fireball.
Oh boy.
Bruh.
Everyone who failed the save takes 36 fire damage.
Oh.
And everyone who succeeded, which is to say Kai and Nor, you take half that, so 18 for you.
I'm still down.
I'm not down for once, baby.
I'm still alive.
Now we'll survive. Oh, as long as I know. Hello.
Just like as I feel myself beginning to slip out of consciousness, I'll just turn to the others. Let them have me. Get the body to the place. Get the body to the capital. I'll be okay.
Right, whose turn is it now?
It's still got there's still one thing left. Gadron, are you still standing?
I have 14 HP.
Okay. As you're standing up wondering where the hell that came from, you just, at the last second, you look up and just barely dodge out of the way as something massive just charges right through, trying to hit you. And as it lands, you see what at first looks like a lion, from the center at least. On the right, a goat head, and on the left, a dragon head with draconic wings and a barbed tail. Can I have someone roll a nature check for me, please? Nature or Arcana?
I assume those of us that are conscious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yes,
say,
those who are
I
conscious.
probably can't.
Natural 20.
Bro, you're rolling well today.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
That means you know the weakness that's going to like instantly kill it, right?
Strike it through the heart. Which heart? Yes.
Oh wait, are you down, Lowry?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, geez.
I was down from the fire.
Yeah, I know. I knew the fire took Kai down. I didn't know it took you down as well.
Oh yeah, I died.
I mean, if it took down 3/4 of my HP, I would imagine.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
true.
no.
You are-
My
you are.
health is 32 and it did 36.
Okay.
Mine's 26. I'm down to 8, but I'm surviving.
All right. So Nor and Gadron, you both. So Nor, you've seen this used in some raids before. It just flashes towards you as you remember a similar burning village, and you see this creature flying around it. Gadron, you've seen this on many a pirate ship's flags. This is a creature known as a chimera. One of the many monstrosities that Vareed bred.
Yeah.
Not necessarily belonging to the logic cult, mind you. He's made a lot of things that aren't directly connected to them.
Gadron eyes the Chimera up and down and calmly glowers at it and says, "All right then, let's see how you myths fare against me."
The lion head roars. The dragon's head is still recovering from the fire, and the goat head is just lowering its head, ready to charge.
Is this gonna be the total party kill? Is this how it happens?
Well, it is Nor's turn.
All right. Well, we know why it's here. I'll kind of holler over the fire and stuff to Gadron. Gadron! It's after Kai. We need to get him out. Get Lowry. Can I kind of drag Kai to the window and question here? Is there any like bushes or anything beneath? Something a little softer to land in?
Roll a perception check with disadvantage.
Let me check what my perception is real quick, just to be sure. Yep. 8.
There is a bush below, but it's on fire. Right now, the only thing that's safe is the ladder. And you're going to have to take the long way down for that.
Straight through the Chimera.
Yeah.
Alright, can I like hold on Kai and kind of fall back out the window, but using myself as the spacer between him and the ground?
Sorry, just repeat that?
He's going to try and block Kai from hitting the ground with his body.
Basically, go out the window with Kai because clearly that's what they're after. But use myself as the buffer between him and the ground.
Let me just check the rules for falling damage. Because you can try.
Oh, I guess I should ask, how high up are we before I try something like that?
You're about You're about 15 feet up.
Okay, so I would take
You
1d6.
take 1d6. Yes.
I can survive that. I can survive that.
Okay.
All right.
So you go ahead and jump.
Wait, question. Since I held an action, would getting hit by the fireball negate that action?
Did you succeed the save? Or... No, you failed, didn't you?
Yeah, I failed it. Quite badly,
So,
actually.
in this case, yes, I would say that was the case. If you'd saved it, I might have allowed that.
Okay.
But this time, no, you were pretty much caught off guard.
Yeah, it was just like, what? Fire!
It was like, panthers from the bottom, that's easy.
All right. So should I go ahead and roll the damage I receive here,
Go
or
ahead. Or if you want me to do it.
you know what? I'll let you do it because we already know how the dice play against me.
They play against me as well, you know.
Yeah, but I'm hoping it plays against you in my favor.
Unfortunately, not the case. It knows when to be dramatic. You take 5 points of damage.
All right.
You
Now.
land and you stumble.
With my using a bonus action here, is there a way I can try and hide with me and Kai here? Because there's quite a lot going on as the Chimera's busted into the treehouse and there's fire everywhere.
It's gone through the tree house and it's on the ground next to the panthers right now. So it's actually
Hopefully it
very
didn't
close
see
to you. Well, it's right in front. You kind of jumped on the side.
Yeah.
So,
Chimera.
but that being said, the way you just kind of collapsed towards the ground, and the Chimera is right there, and the house is on fire, so many of your options to hide are currently burning away. I am going to rule that this stealth roll is disadvantage.
All right, I can take
I
that.
apologize for making this so drastic, but it makes sense.
Oh yeah, it's a very unique set of circumstances here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's just everyday chimeras.
Yeah.
15. That's not a bad hide if I do stay.
All things considered. What is its passive perception?
And to be fair, it does have 3 heads, so.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, yeah. It's okay. I just found its passive perception. It's 18. It saw you. Its goat head just snaps itself towards you and bleats, and the other 3 heads turn towards you as well. It sees you, and it sees its main target.
I guess I'll just tighten my grip on him. I ain't gotta let him go.
Yeah. Sneakiness is gone. Now there's only one strategy left. Run! Okay, will that be all you can do? Because you still.
Would you say I have any movement left?
Well, I would say technically you have not used your action. You just used movement to jump out the window and then a bonus action to try and hide. You still have an action. Or a bonus action, because you're a rogue, you can do that shit.
Technically, you could use the action to hide again.
Yeah, except now he's looking right at you.
Yeah.
I'll be able to roll perception with a +8 modifier.
Yeah, with advantage.
Yeah, and it doesn't look good in that sense.
Yeah, this isn't like those kids who go behind a pole and go like, "Oh, you can't see me."
Yeah,
that's about all I'd be able to do in terms of hiding.
Yeah. You can't see me. My time is now.
Man, my options are limited here, aren't they?
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna bank on something here. If they're after Kai, I'm willing to bet they're not wanting to hurt him much more. So I'm just gonna kind of keep a hold on him and run.
Ooh. Okay, it's gonna. Okay, you're running. You're still a couple feet away from it. So yeah.
Sorry for
you
using
take
you
your
as
turn.
kind of somewhat of a safety insurance.
It's fine. It's fine.
That also, it's a long con because here's the thing, Lowry's also down. So if I draw the attention away, we can also save Lowry.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. Okay, so that's your turn. You're just running away.
Holding on to Kai still.
Yeah. So that was Nor, and one of the panthers is going to chase right after you, and it has 40 feet of movement, so it just catches up, and it's going to try and get you a couple times with its tentacles. First one is a 22.
That would hit me.
Okay.
Does that hit?
It does. How much damage does it do? Because I might have a thing I can do here.
It will do. Well, first it's going to do 6 bludgeoning damage.
Dang. So even my uncanny dodge using the reaction to half the damage, it would still knock me out.
Possibly, yeah. You've only got 3 HP left.
I have 3 HP.
Yeah, and yeah, that would take you out, and that's not even all of its damage. It still has another d6 to roll for its piercing. It would have done another 4 on top of that, so it would have done a total of 10.
And I would only have been able to have had one of those, and I couldn't take either of them.
You are knocked unconscious. It is worth noting, I am going to say this right now, that Kai, despite the fire, you are stable. You will not have to be rolling any death saving throws. After all, they do want you alive. The same cannot be said for the other 3.
Does that mean Lowry has to roll a death save?
Yes. When it's her turn. Not now, not now.
No, yeah.
Well, whose
And
turn
so
is it
the
now?
other, right now it's the other panther's turn, and it's going to hold its action and wait for you to come down, Gadrin. And then onto Kai, who's just unconscious. And so immediately to Gadron again, the only one left standing. No healing.
Well,
No support.
well, second wind.
Okay, that is true.
For 12 HP, so that brings me up to 26.
Okay.
Yeah, Gadrin's going to.
Oh, also, just to clarify, Nor, your form has dropped again.
Yeah.
Okay, so yep, you heal for 12 damage.
Yeah,
is that
I'm just thinking right now because
Yeah.
It's a rough situation.
Yeah.
if I tried to bolt and get Lowry, I'd have to use an inaction to disengage to not get hit by the Chimera, and that doesn't get me very far to try and save
The
Kai.
Chimera's, you're still on like the balcony, and the Chimera is not is still like on the bottom. So you're still a bit higher up from it.
Oh, so it, like pierced through the
Yeah, it went straight through and like shattered some of the wood and landed straight on the ground.
Ah, that makes
So you're standing on what's left of the balcony.
I see.
With there's a giant hole in the roof, and the beds are destroyed. It basically just charged through, and you are going to have to act quickly because the fire is starting to spread.
Okay. Just thinking through my strategy. Well, think through Gadrin's strategy, because he's not the best strategist. Given the fact that the Chimera that his attention was focused on, looks towards toward Nor. I'm pretty sure Gadrin also saw Nor get downed.
Yes.
Um.
Also, keep in mind there are 3 heads.
Mm-hmm. Well, you said
kind
all
of
three
like-
of them looked toward him.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, never mind. Forget what I said.
Yeah.
Because they are all very focused on Kai.
So what Gadrin is going to do is he's going to go into the house, grab Lowry, and charge through the wall of the house without checking for any windows, considering it's been weakened by all the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, do I need to make a roll for that, or?
Hold on. Sorry, I got distracted. You're trying to.
I'm trying to smash through the back of the house without having to go upstairs to the window.
Oh. Okay.
Since all the fire would have weakened it, plus the the crashing through the front of the house
Good
by
point.
the Chimera.
I will accept that. So go ahead and roll a strength check with advantage
With advantage, okay.
because it's weak.
Oof.
Unfortunately, there's a few. As you're charging through, there's a few bits of wood from the roof that fall right in front of you, which just halts you from hitting it.
Yeah, so
The wall you're trying to knock down just got a lot thicker.
Gadrin curses and instead decides to dart up the stairs and leap out the window down to where Nor initially landed.
Okay. For the sake of narrative, I'll say that you are able to do that, but it will take up all of your movement. And you try to use your action to knock the. Well, did you use action surge to knock the thing down? Because you used your first action.
No, I didn't
to...
use action surge.
Oh, well then you wouldn't be able to do the knock down the wall at that point because you've already used your action to use second wind.
No, that's a bonus action.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah, second one's bonus.
Okay, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So,
okay, so you're fine. You will be using all your movement, and you can jump out the window.
yeah.
So you are going. This does mean you will take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall.
Yeah. Piecemeal. I'm going to action surge towards where that panther has downed Nor and
Okay.
Yeah, is there anything else I can do when I reach it?
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah, so
You run up and it just snaps its head towards you.
yeah, Gadrin is going to to let out the most guttural cry he can as he charges at it.
Okay. And that'll be the end of your turn.
Yep.
Lowry, roll your first death save.
Bruh, failed.
Ooh, yep, that's a failure.
Mm. Okay, I'll pop that on my thing. Okay.
Okay, Nor, time for you to do the same thing. Ooh.
Double failed.
Yeah.
Dice are really on me today.
Hmm.
Okay. So the panther that was there, that's still behind the house, is going to run straight towards you, Gadron, and is going to try and make 2 attacks towards you. So its first attack is going to be a 21.
That does hit.
Okay. So you will take 6 points of bludgeoning damage and 6 points of piercing damage. So 12 overall.
Leaves me on 12 HP.
Okay. And he's gonna do another attack. He rolls a nat 1.
Yes.
Okay, hold on just a second. I need to get the table for him. So I'm gonna roll a D100 on here just so you guys can see what it is, and also because I don't know how to use D100s in actual physical dice.
It's the two 10-sided ones. There's one with 10s on it and one with like
Oh yeah.
numbers on
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna do it that way actually.
Yeah, and basically the 10s one is the 10s, the other one is the noughts.
Yeah. So, that's gonna be a 36. He's going to lose his proficiency for 1d4. I need a d4. I had a d4 here just now. There it is. Oh wow, highest roll. He's going to lose his proficiency for 4 rounds. He's going to have a hard time hitting you. But there is another Displacer Beast. It's still kind of bloody, but still very angry at you. It's worn off its frightened status by now after seeing you get absolutely hammered by the Chimera. Still only going to roll a 14, which I assume is a miss, because your AC is very high. So it's going to attack again, and it's going to roll even lower. So it just dinks off your armor as you're just raging through as much as you can. And also, I realized I forgot to actually make the Chimera go, because I still on question mark. I didn't realize it was his turn, so I'm going to make him attack now.
So he's charging me, is he?
Yes. Well, first, wait, no, that's going to be the end of the turn. So for this one, he's going to go ahead and he's going to go ahead and bite you first with his big lion mouth. And he's going to roll a 16.
That does not hit.
Ooh. So you just barely dodge out the way as it's more clamps towards you. Then its ram head is going to try and bash into you. That's going to be in a 19.
Ooh, hits.
Okay, so you're going to do... looking for dice is hard. There it is. He's going to do 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Well, see, that would knock me out.
But you are a half-orc.
Yep. So it knocks me back for acting against the tree with a sickening crunch. But instead of collapsing like everyone else has up until this point, Gadrin just stands up. Looks the beast looks the goat head dead in the eye and says, "That all you got?"
As you look up to say that, it raises a clawed hand and slams it down on you.
What did it roll?
It rolled... Well, I know it rolled enough to hit you. Because it's a 16 natural. So in total...
It's at least 3, so...
It is...
Yeah, so...
That being said, it did lose its proficiency, right?
No, that was one that was one that...
Okay.
It is at... So in total, it is a... It's in total a 23.
Yeah, that would hit me, so...
It slams you down, and you don't get up.
That's a party wipe there.
You're just barely able to stay slightly awake long enough to see it just pick up Kai and fly off. The panthers follow after you. You fall unconscious.
Pardon my French, but holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, if it makes you feel better, none of you are actually dead.
Oh, fuck. Bro, you can't do something like that. My heart can't take that.
You
Let me
are...
tell you, not without the dice trying, because a nat 1 on a death save, They really want me gone.
Yeah, they do.
They do not like Nor, which is a shame because I like Nor. I'll admit, this was kind of a night situation. Except
Yeah,
this time I had backups.
I gathered that from the fact that I have used Displacer Beasts in the past, and I'm pretty sure they alone were like a very hard encounter for us.
We did see one.
Actually, two of them aren't too bad. It's just that it started becoming pretty hard once I got the Iron Cobra involved. But
Right? Yeah.
But like, I don't know how he's a higher challenge rating. He was a joke.
Yeah.
He got one attack, and it was a surprise attack. After that, you guys just utterly wrecked him.
Yeah, that is. Whew.
You guys aren't dead, so calm down. Remember, you just met a druid. There's healing magic.
Well.
And she is coming back and seeing you guys unconscious. And she does flinch a bit when she sees Nor, but she can worry about that later. Right now, she's got people to heal. A lot of people to heal. And as for Kai, who knows? Who knows?
That. Oof.
And to think this session started out with "Hello, I am Human."
Jeez.
I love mood whiplash.
Well,
Yeah.
this
I
was
mean,
a
I
slow
can't-
build up actually. Well, this was a slow build up more so than mood whiplash.
I know, but just the sheer difference in tone from beginning to end.
Wait till the session's over.
I mean, if you want to keep going.
Yeah,
I think I'm okay, honestly.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good place to call it.
yeah, that nice cliffhanger there.
I think realistically what happened here was Tom wanted to nerf Kai, so we just got rid of him.
I was planning on having a Chimera from the beginning, but I wasn't sure if I was going to have him at that point. I was like, maybe it's a little too hard and just too obvious. And then you guys just wrecked the Iron Cobra and took down Displacer Beast pretty easily. And I'm like, yeah, no, fuck it. I'm bringing in the big guns. These guys aren't getting past. I got a story to tell, damn it.
Honestly, if
I don't care if it's railroading.
Honestly, if Lowry or Kai had succeeded their death saves and not death saves, their
Dex saves.
their dex saves.
We might have had a chance.
I was gonna say, Kai did succeed his
If
his save.
he hadn't been knocked out. If Lowry had succeeded, she would have.
Yeah, I could have picked him up.
Yeah.
I'm just
got him
saying.
online, fireballed the Chimera.
Yeah, so the only ones were the one with who's good at dodging things, and then the other guy who just has that much health.
Yep.
See, the original plan was for them to just kill Kai and then run off. But then I realized, oh wait, mage armor and shield.
Yeah.
And not enough enemies to wear it out.
I just want to say, famous last words I had mentioned. We could have really used those health potions.
Yeah, but they were
Like I said, fucking cheapskates.
It's 1,000 platinum, good sir.
1 million. Do not understand my products.
Had it been any other rogue, there would be attempted stealing. But I'm not that kind of rogue.
No, you're not a thief. You're a killer.
I don't want to be. I want to live a simple life.
It's what your destiny had for you. Or your
Apparently.
past destiny.
Yeah, and now my new destiny is apparently to die, and the dice will ensure that.
Oh, dear.
This, my friends, is what we call yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, also, I did the math, and even if I had taken only 1 damage from falling, I would not have been able to have survived their rotation of damage from the hit. Because it did a 6 and a 4, so the bare minimum I could have taken was 7. and I had 8 health, and going out the window, if I lost even 1 health, wasn't gonna make it.
That, my friends, is a who boy moment. Now George has to make a new character.
No, like I said, he's alive. He's just remember, they specifically wanted him alive.
Oh boy.
So he will be a little separate from the party for at least the beginning of the next session.
Yeah. And they wanted us to do this in 2 weeks, with a week's journey in between.
I think the whole of Prospects has, not the whole of Prospects, the whole of this continent has just united to rig it against us. Is what's
Let me tell you, this continent's been the roughest, and that's what I was saying before. I hate this area. Nor hates this area. There's not a moment of peace.
Also, fun fact: you've dealt about with this sort of level of stupidity within Mistro and leveled up 5 times. Here, you have not leveled up once.
Yeah.
Yep. But once I do.
Oh, once you do, you're not dying again.
Oh, but I would not even try and say that. You've seen the rolls.
That's true. That's true. God, still have fun with evasion when you get that.
Oh boy, I am going to. Yeah, the fact that Gadron lasted as long as he did is honestly amazing to me.
Yeah.
Actually, it's gonna be 2 levels.
To him being... what'd you get?
Evasion's at level 7.
Ah.
It was the fact that any of you survived that long after the first, after the flames. I was like, okay, no, we're all dead.
If Nor hadn't chickened out and tried to run away with Kai, Gadron would have just faced down the Chimera like a man. But
I mean, to be fair, Nor doesn't want anyone in the group to die. So, given the situation, Gadron's not afraid of death. Nor does not want to die.
Literally told you guys to just leave.
Well, I mean, you really think Nor's gonna leave?
No.
A person behind like that?
Gadron wouldn't even leave if it was him that was that. Gadron wouldn't even leave if it was Lowry they were after.
But you're Kai was saying basically sacrifice me to save Lowry's dad.
Yeah,
We don't trade lives.
Nope.
What's that a reference to?
Avengers.
That was Avengers.
Well, yeah, it was Avengers.
Yeah. God, it's I kind of feel bad for just kind of shoving this impossible situation on you, but at the same time, it added for drama.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have it any other way, except for maybe have Gadron have a last stand against all those people, as opposed to getting knocked against a tree and then knocked out.
Yeah, combo. It's like, is that seriously the best you can do? No, this is.
Oh,
Still,
hold on a second.
You went down honorably.
Mm-hmm.
You all did.
Well, Lowry kind of just got nuked.
Lowry and Kai, actually. It's just like, well, everything's fine now.
Nope.
Look forward to the next session, though.
Yeah.
This one, I'm not writing by the seat of my pants. I've got a lot of interesting stuff planned for this next session.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yep. All right.
Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna head off.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. See y'all same time
next
next
time.
week.
Yep. See you later.